Yo, this man Roman can't keep J's to save his life. Let's talk about it.
Down Mountain Reed.
The OTC is a one-man army right now.
And a stomp by Rollins.
That son of a bitch! Why, Triple H? You son of a bitch! Why? Tell me why! Damn Triple H! Damn his soul! You son of a bitch!
Welcome back to the MVP's Lounge. I am your host, as always, the King, and thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing as you have been doing these past few months. Really appreciate the support. We are on the road to 1K subscribers, and I'm trying to get there before the end of the year and get monetized before the end of the year. So that's the big goal there. 1K and monetization. How do we do that? Let's start getting some more engagement going. All right. These past two videos, for the SummerSlam review, check those out. Speaking of SummerSlam, we are here for Monday Night Raw. Now, I was not going to do a review on this until I saw the end of the show. So, honestly, I kind of just want to talk about the end of the show. I don't even care about the rest of the show. But to be fair to the other Raw reviewers and the fans that may tune in to watch, I'll at least give a brief little summary of the show. So, we opened the show with Seth freaking Rollins and the rest of the visionaries is what I guess we're going to call them. Then with Paul Heyman. Heyman glazes the group and glazes Bronson Reed as the the tribal thief as he holds the Shulafala around his neck. Shouts out to Bronson Reed. That's my guy. And then he glazes Bron Breakker, and then he glazes Seth. Seth takes the mic, says he's better than Punk, better than Roman, he's champion, yada yada yada, spiel, and who's gonna stop him and his group? Out comes LA Knight to no pop. I kind of wanted to start with something else. I didn't want LA Knight to be the guy to come out, but I mean, the people like LA Knight, kind of. We'll get to that later, but kind of. LA Knight comes out there and says he wants a title match right here, right now, in Brooklyn, New York. Gotta get the cheap pop going. And Seth's like, really? You think we're gonna have this match right here, right now, in Brooklyn, New York? No. Plain and simple like that. Leaves the ring. Out comes Adam Pearce. And Adam Pearce is like, normally I don't do this unless we're advertising for this title match. But since you broke the rules, he was over there lying to the doctors and lying to everybody. We're going to have this title match tonight in the main event. You versus LA Knight for the World Heavyweight title. And that is official. Oh, also, Bron and Bron insurance is banned from ringside. All right. That's sure. All right, cool. Outside of the Seth Glaze and that LA Knight promo, it was a good way to start the show by letting us know, hey, by the way, main event tonight, you're getting a title match with your champion. Wow. Again, novel concept, using your champions, letting them wrestle. Which was great because Dom also got to wrestle tonight. He met up with the LWO in the hallway and Dragon Lee challenged him to a match. So they got to wrestle. Of course, my guy Dom got the W via El Grande Americano spam, pulling up to the ring. And then AJ Styles pulls up and wants smoke because he wants to still go after that IC belt. So I guess AJ Styles and Dom storyline still continues. What else we get? Naomi. She will end up, facing Stephanie Vaquer, as we all know, at Clash of Paris. So they had a little interaction backstage. Also, Asuka, Kyrie, and Io were having a conversation because I guess Asians are the only people that talk to each other. Triple H, come on. And then Rhea pulls up, and Rhea, hopes that Io beats Naomi so that she can finally face Io one-on-one again and finally beat her. And Io, like she always does, politely lets her know, hey, you're not going to beat me. Io's great. Oscar and the rest of them, it's unfortunate for y'all, man. Asians, y'all just not getting no love out here. What else we get tonight? New Day had some weird fits on. Yeah, they were in some black and their normal funeral fits, but for some reason Kofi looked like he was dressed up like a woman. Grayson Waller had the woman t-shirt on, and Woods' hat was just full on Kung Lao sombrero, gigantic times 10. I don't know, bro. It was just wild. It was wild stuff. So they did Penta against Grayson because he interrupted his conversation with Adam Pearce. Their match was way too long, to be honest with you. Penta should not be struggling with Grayson Waller, but we just don't care about, again, building stars or doing anything like that. So Penta struggles with Grayson, and then eventually he gets the W via Mexican Destroyer. Yeah, they were New Day came in there to confront Penta, and then Penta took New Day out on his own. So there goes that. We also had Sheamus and Rusev battle of the meat. No diddy. They were fighting each other. They were going crazy. Sheamus was trying to get the 10 beats of the Badger off the entire time, and when he finally does get Rusev into 10 beats of the Badger on the outside, unfortunately, while he was doing it, he was counted out. So both these men continued to brawl after the match. They were continuing to brawl around the entire arena, backstage. They were just brawling majority of the entire night, to the point where even Sammy got involved. They bust through during Sammy's interview, and Sammy tried to get involved, and he got punched in the face for his trouble. So we get Sammy versus Rusev next week. All right, am I missing anything? Did I miss something, y'all? I don't know. If there's something I missed, then I can't. Oh, Becky, yeah. Becky shows up. Nikki interrupts her. Nikki gets completely annihilated on the mic. She was over there trying to bring up Seth as a liar and all this other stuff. So Becky, of course, Becky gonna have the counter for you. And Becky pulls up heavy-handed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna bring up her husband? She gonna bring up your? Oh wait, you ain't got one. You would have been a top couple here, but yeah, you can't see John Cena no more. So GG's for you, miss. And then she gets punched in the face for her troubles. Like, Nikki, see, had Becky said all that smack and you punched her in the face, then at least you could have got the last laugh. But no, Becky annihilated you on the mic, and then she left you on the ground. So yeah, you cooked. And then as soon as Becky gets backstage, Natalya confronts her for some reason. I don't know why Natalya pulled up so heavy, so angry that she did that to Nikki. So Natalya says she wants to fight Becky, and Becky's like, all right, fine, I'll give you a match next week. And Natalya's like, great. She's like, no, not you. I'm gonna face Maxine next week. So again, Maxine and Becky. Woohoo! What else? Oh, yeah, Bailey went backstage, and then Lyra was like, Bailey, listen, you effed everything up, and now I can't fight for the IC belt until Becky loses it. So stay out of my life and leave me alone. Bam! Look at that. Simple, easy, done. Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, no Karrion Kross. They don't care about Kross, by the way. I don't know if that's like known information by now. Yeah, Kross it's up for Kross. So Kross, go to AEW, please. Anything else? Judgment Day talk in a promo, but it's during commercial break, and they just said they'll take on any tag team, and it doesn't matter who it is because they're beating everybody. So there we go. All right, let's get to the main event. Seth Rollins versus LA Knight for the World Heavyweight title. Braun and Braun insurance are banned from ringside, so all he can come out there with is Paul Heyman. LA Knight's music hits to no pop, by the way. Gets in the ring, out comes Seth, and they start the match, and LA Knight has the advantage so far in the beginning, but then Seth takes over going into the break, stomps on dude's neck on the barricade. They go back and forth again. Then LA Knight takes advantage in the ring, going for all his moves in his arsenal. Springing up to the top for the superplex, going for the elbow drop off the top, hitting his middle elbow in the ring. He's doing everything in his book to try to do this match away with Seth and trying to get the second W in a row on Seth. But unfortunately, Seth takes advantage on the outside, and he is going to lift up the pads on the ground to stomp this dude's head into concrete. But the match is broken up because CM Punk pulls up. Yes, that's right. CM Punk he's sick of this nigga, and he's always gonna be sick of this nigga. And he pulls up on Seth, wilding on him, so a DQ's called, so the match is pretty much gone out the window at this point. And LA Knight's trying to stop CM Punk, like, bro, twin, like, hey man, you ruined my match. And CM Punk don't get no F's. He don't care that he in this match. You trying to kill Seth. Gets to the outside, trying to kill Seth some more. And he is welcomed by Bron and Bron Insurance, because bam, torpedo spear down the ramp to CM Punk. LA Knight's also getting his cheeks rotated because, well, he's getting pulled up on by Bronson Reed and then Bron Breakker, and then they throw him in the ring and then they hit him with a spear, and then they grab up CM Punk and then they hold him down and he gets curb stomped into the mat. Yeah, just a lot of death. A lot of death for these guys. They're just getting killed right now. And Bronson Reed, Bron Breakker, and Seth Rollins stand tall at the end of Raw. And then the OTC's music hits. And out comes Roman slowly walking, and then Superman punch pulls up, takes out Bronson, takes out Bron Breakker. Seth's in the ring. Seth wants to smoke, but unfortunately when Roman gets in the ring, Seth rolls out. Roman's like, all right, I guess you're gonna roll out like a little bee. And then he gets pulled up on by Bron Breakker and Bronson, and Roman's taking out both of them. He don't even care, but he find everybody. All right, one versus all in this whole. And just like at the Royal Rumble, out of nowhere, Seth with the stomp on Roman. He's cooked now.
And a stomp by Rollins.
Then they hit him with a spear. Then they hit him with a tsunami. Then they hit him with another tsunami and another tsunami. Just tsunamis back to back to back to back to back with it. Adam Pearce is trying to break it up. It's not happening at all. They kill off Roman. They kill off CM Punk. They kill off LA Knight. And they leave them boys dead. Seth holding the belt, telling that man, hey man, I'm champion. I run this. I do this. You know what I'm saying? And then we end the show with Bronson Reed taking Roman's sneakers again. Jesus Christ, Roman. What is happening? Roman. Your J's, man. Your J's. Your J's is getting stolen every week now. That man about to go on PTO / medical leave now. He gonna start hiding his shoes. Yeah, boy. All this man Bronson Reed is doing is getting a whole collection of shoes now. But to have J's galore just off Roman. He's gonna show up next week with 2 shoes wrapped around his neck, or he might give one to Breakker. Who knows? But yes, at the end of the night, the Visionaries, or is it the Vision? I'm not sure. They stand tall, and that ends Monday Night Raw. How was Raw? It was meh. It was meh. I mean, I mostly enjoyed Dom and the rest of this show at the ending portion. Oh, and Sheamus and Rusev fine was also good, but outside of that, it was meh. Very skippable show, to be honest with you. Will I tune in to SmackDown? Sure, because there's a possibility Brock might show up. So I'll tune in to SmackDown to see what happens. How'd you feel about Monday Night Raw? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Will you be excited to watch next week's show? Let me know in the comment section down below. But for now, I will see you guys next time here in the MVP's Lounge. Again, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for every new video. Am I back in WWE style? Not really. Again, if the show interests me on SmackDown, I'll do a review. If the shows don't interest me, I'm not talking about it, to be honest with you. Like, at all. So, alright. Till then, I got one question for you. Do you see the vision now?
On USA, characters welcome.